Hi, my name is Elijah Morton.
I'm Bridget Lyons.
I'm Byron Mitchell.
I'm Jocelyn. I'm on the women's soccer team.
Shenandoah University Athletics is participating this week in the NCAA Diversity and Inclusion social media campaign. It's a week for us to bring about awareness and education about the importance of having an inclusive community on campus. One of the recent initiatives here at Shenandoah has been the Hornets Red Team, which stands for Racial Equity and Diversity, made up of student athletes as well as coaches and staff.
So we were very excited about the Red Team and implementing that at the start of this fall this year. We have a group of 18 individuals, and it consists of student athletes, administrators, coaches, a representative from the Mosaic Center, helping us initiate positive change in the department and continuing that conversation.
A lot of great changes have happened. When I was a student here, there weren't a lot of individuals that looked like me on our football team. And that number has grown since I was a student athlete here, not just on the football team, but in athletics right now. I don't think that Shenandoah should be the only school that has an organization like that. I think every school could benefit from having a red team because diversity and inclusion is important. And I think that athletics is going to show how dominant we can be with a team like that.
Elijah, how important is it for the student athletes to have a voice, make positive steps towards creating more of an inclusive culture on campus?
Diversity and inclusion is going to start from the student body. You want to be represented.
Recently, my team, we started meeting every Sunday as sort of team bonding and also having these personal conversations about diversity and what we can do to be better allies and everything. So it's been very intimate personal conversations within my teammates that it stays between us, but it also builds our relationships within one another.
So to wrap up our conversation today, I'd like to ask you all one word that you think of when you think of diversity and inclusion.
The word I think about is a word that I used with my position group over the summer when all of this was, everything was kind of happening with George Floyd, and that word was just love. So we find a way to love one another. I think that creates an understanding for each other.
The word I think of is community, because a lot of different people from different backgrounds and different parts of society make up a community.
For me, my word would have to be acceptance. I think you have to learn to accept everyone for who they are and not who you want them to be. You have to learn to accept that people are going to be different than you.
The word I would add would be respect, being respectful and open, have that willingness to be educated. I certainly want to thank you all for participating today. Appreciate your candid comments, etc. And I certainly look forward to us continuing this conversation and working on initiatives in the area of diversity and inclusion.